Boosie was involved in a serious car crash with reportedly multiple people injured.
Fresh out the hospital. No, I ain't wrecked no fucking car. I don't never wreck no car. Stupid ass niggas wreck my car. My fourth car in 6 months. I ain't never wrecked. So that's what it is. I ain't wrecking nothing.
Folks, Boosie just survived a terrifying car crash in Georgia, and now rumors are flying that rapper Yella Beezy's crew might be connected to the chaos. And if that's true, well, this wouldn't be the first time Boosie and Yella had tension. So what really happened on that highway? And why is Boosie suddenly breaking his silence? Let's get into it. The accident went down on Monday, April 7th, and honestly, it sounded like something straight out of a movie. It happened in Georgia, right on Interstate 95. Eyewitnesses say a car came blazing through a red light like it had a death wish, causing a major pileup. Before the internet could even catch its breath, rumors exploded that Boosie was behind the wheel. Speculation was everywhere. Some suggested he was driving recklessly, others claimed he was under the influence, and a few even falsely reported that he had passed away. But Boosie's team shut those rumors down fast. Boosie wasn't even the driver. And somehow, he walked away completely unharmed. No scratches, no bruises, nothing. Even though he was taken to the hospital, word is he wasn't there for himself. He just wanted to check on the driver and make sure they were okay. Say what you want about Boosie, but moments like that show a whole different side. Behind all the wild headlines and controversies, there might be a man who genuinely cares.
I've been scraped.
By bullets?
Yeah.
How many times?
I've been scraped once, hit once, and missed 5, 6.
The hit once is the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
So you've been scraped once by a bullet?
Yeah.
Missed 5 times?
Yeah.
And you already know how the internet works. Speculation went wild. Some fans believe that Yella Beezy's crew might have been connected to the crash, especially since Boosie had recently called him out. Now, keep in mind, this isn't Boosie's first brush with danger. He survived multiple attempts on his life. He's even taken a bullet before and walked away from other violent encounters. So when something as sketchy as a car accident happens, and you've got that kind of history, it's not surprising that Boosie is suspicious of everyone, even people he used to be cool with.
You went out to the Big T Plaza. Can I ask what you were doing down there?
Shit, I was just getting some clothes.
Okay.
Getting some clothes and shit.
What kind of car were you in?
I don't know, man. I woke up and I was shot. I was in the hospital.
Okay, so you don't want to talk about that whole thing. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no police report or nothing.
Really?
I told them, nah, ain't no police report or nothing.
Laughing?
Yeah, you know when you get shit, it's a blessing. Because God can take you.
Because you're still alive?
Yeah.
So you were happy that you were alive?
Yeah, every time I get shot, I'm happy I'm alive.
Okay.
Here's where things get even messier. Turns out, Boosie and Yella Beezy used to be in the same circle. And according to some reports, there were tensions dating back to an incident in Dallas in 2020, where Boosie was allegedly shot. He was in town to pay respects following the tragic loss of fellow rapper Mo3, and that event hit Boosie hard. Mo3 wasn't just another artist, he was like family.
He reached out to, my brother was like, we gotta go sign this Mo3 out Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
And we went down there to a show and this nigga rocked that. Mo3 was one of the most talented rappers that never been took away, bro. Like he had that kind of talent. Like, you know, he was one of the most talented rappers that never been took away, bro.
Now let's talk about what's going on with Yella Beezy recently. The man's been indicted on some very serious charges, allegations involving violence for hire. According to reports, a grand jury in Dallas County indicted him on March 18th, and just 2 days later, he was in custody.
We are sharing some new details about the murder of a man gunned down on a Dallas highway 5 years ago. Dallas police are now saying that rapper Yella Beezy hired a hitman. Mo 3, his one-time friend turned rival. This all happened back in 2020, just before noon on I-35, south of the Dallas Zoo. Dallas police arrested Kawan Dontrell White for he is in federal prison for firearm charges connected to that shooting. Now, police say Marquise Conway, who also goes by Yella.
This whole situation involving Mo 3's passing is turning out to be much darker than anyone expected. Authorities believe Beezy may have had contact with someone named Kawan White, who they say pulled up next to Mo 3's car and allegedly opened fire. Mo 3, realizing what was happening, tried to run, but he was tragically shot and later passed away at the hospital. Another man, Devin Brown, has also been indicted in connection to the incident, adding another layer to this already complicated case. Despite the gravity of the charges, Yella Beezy's time in jail didn't last long. He was held on a $2 million bond, but in a twist that's got everyone talking, the bond was suddenly reduced to $750,000. And just like that, he was released the very next day.
A judge granted rapper Yella Beezy a lesser bond. This was his first court appearance. It was all about the bond that he was assigned to him when he was first arrested. Now, Yella Beezy, whose real name is Marquise Conway, he was arrested just last week in a for hire plot. So some background for you. Conway was initially given a $2 million bond. His defense team argued he could not afford that and he needed to be in a position where he could continue to provide for his immediate and extended family. And despite the prosecution arguing that Conway could pay a $2 million bond if he wanted to because he lives in a mansion in Frisco and flies in private jets, Conway now returns to jail with a $750,000 bond instead. So it went from $2 million to $750,000.
Now, with Boosie's recent crash, many people are raising eyebrows. Something about it just doesn't sit right. Social media has been buzzing with theories, with many commenters hinting at possible foul play. One user wrote, "The fact they lowered his bond says it all. He's going to walk." Another added, "What's done in the dark always comes to light." Lately, people have noticed that Boosie has been unusually quiet, which isn't like him at all. But if you know Boosie, you know he's not the type to run to authorities whenever something goes down. He tends to handle things on his own terms. Still, it's hard not to feel a little sympathy. He's had more than his share of close calls, real, life-threatening situations. It's intense. And while he's made a few enemies over the years, fans can't help but side-eye Yella, especially because of Boosie's well-known friendship with Mo 3, who had a very public feud with Yella. The whole situation feels messy, dangerous, and honestly, tragic. Let's be clear. At this point, everything is speculation. But the streets are definitely talking. Was Boosie's car accident really just a random crash, or something far more calculated? And what about the rumored connection between Yella Beezy and Mo 3's untimely death? Could Boosie's loyalty to Mo 3 have made him the next target? What do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss an update.